Hello everyone, welcome to this week's safety meeting. We're going to be discussing fire system shutdown in the case of breaking or setting off fire sprinklers. The points that I'm going to touch on today are going to be spill kits, steps to take if fire sprinkler is set off, tools to use, shutting off and draining fire sprinkler system, and wet system versus dry system. The first topic I'll discuss is spill kits. That's what's pictured on the left. These contain items and tools to control water and decrease water damage. The cart contains tools, PPE, a hose, sump pump, wet vac, and many other tools to assist in water control and cleanup. The large garbage bin contains absorbent pads, lay flat poly tubing, zip ties, and a closure tool. Now that you know what a spill kit is and what it contains, what do you do if you hit a sprinkler and set off the water? First, you'll want to control the water. You can either use a shotgun or closure tool to slow down water output, or you can zip tie lay flat poly tubing to a sprinkler head and direct tubing outside of the building, which will direct the water outside of the building. Second, you'll want to shut off and drain sprinkler system. So you can have someone controlling the water while another person goes to shut off the system. You'll want to locate the fire system room and turn off drain water from the system. 3, clean excess water. So you can use absorbent pads, rags, mop, and or a squeegee to clean any excess water. You can also use a sump pump to pump extra water from the garbage bins to outside. There are 2 different tools to use for sprinkler heads to slow down the output of water. This is the first option for your tool. This can only be used for sprinkler heads that are sticking out of the ceiling. You'll just press it over where the water is coming from. For example, at the Holy Names Academy site, these sprinklers are in the gym and parking garage. Here is another tool that can be used to slow down water flow from a sprinkler head. It is called a shotgun and can be used on sprinkler heads that are concealed in the ceiling. When you pump it up, use that handle. Do not put too much pressure on the deflector as this can cause it to break. This specific sprinkler head is located at the Holy Names project on levels 1 and 2. Now that you know how to control the water, you'll need to shut off and drain the fire system. First, you'll locate the fire system room. On the right is an example of a fire system room at Holy Names Academy located on P1 next to the northwest stairwell. Next, you will need to remove the latch and turn the lever to allow water to drain out of the system. Holy Names Academy has a gravity-fed system, meaning that water may need to drain through a lower point in the system. This is a common water system. Pictured here, you can see someone turning the latch and pulling that lever up to drain the water. Here is a video of Richard from Smith Fire showing us a working example of how to turn off a wet system.
So this is a wet system, which normally, in a normal operating situation, this indicator is going to be in line with the pipe. If water is flowing, you need to come and turn it off to make it perpendicular so it shuts the valve. And then you're going to come over here to the drain and turn this all the way up. And that's how you'll shut down a wet system and drain the system at the same time. So with the dry system, same thing. Normally, this is going to be parallel position with the pipe. If the water is flowing, you want to turn it off so that the indicator is perpendicular to the valve. And then on the back side, this brass handle, or brass and red handle, you're going to open this all the way. And then that will start draining your system.
I'd like to thank Richard from Smith Fire for helping us out the other day and showing us how the system works and helping us create that video. Now let's try not to hit a sprinkler head and have a great week.